Hey guys, Amor here. Welcome to my first episode of this new vlog series. If you don't know me, I'm Amor. I'm a karting driver, in outdoors, rentals. So right now we are going to Brentwood, which is where I usually go on like Thursdays and Sundays. I'm 12 years old. I want to become an F1 driver. Follow me on my journey right now to go to Brentwood. I started karting at Team Sport Edmonton, which is where I usually go before, and I was really good at it, so I moved on to like the other Team Sport. I tried Team Sport Manchester, Team Sport Brighton, and even more. And then at Team Sport, like I started like becoming really good, getting some really good lap times, and I went in the BIKCs. And that day I got a bad car, which made me like I didn't qualify to the regionals, so I was kind of sad. And then I knew after indoors the next step was outdoors, and a lot of people on my TikTok recommended me to go to Brentwood. So I went Brentwood for the first time, and also it's like a bit far away from me, so I have to take like a bus, then take Elizabeth line for like 15 stops up to Brentwood. Then at Brentwood do like a 20 to 30 minute walk, so it's like a long time away, but it's worth it. So the first time I went to Brentwood, it was raining a lot, so I spent out a lot of time. Since it was my first time, I didn't know what to do. And then I went on a Thursday to like a development league, and on the first day I went, they said I was really good, and and they put me in the Sunday league straight away, so I was really happy about that. So the first time I wasn't that bad actually. I wasn't last. So honestly, Brentwood, I feel like it's a really good track, and it helps you a lot in the future. So that's why I chose Brentwood out of like all the tracks. And Brentwood is one of the only tracks that let me, as a 12-year-old, be in their big karts. So that's why I chose to go Brentwood. And today I'm feeling very like confident that I can make it to the A final. So guys, if you don't know, as I said, and I want to be in the A final. Basically, there's a system where before, like when you come, there's a qualifying, then a heat one, and if you're like first, you get like 12 points. Second, I think 10 and more. So the Brentwood Sunday League is a championship of 12 weeks, and every 12 weeks it restarts. Once you get accepted in the Thursday development race, which is like a race to see if you're good enough to be in the Sunday League, they put you in the Sunday League, which is there's like a race every Sunday. And basically when you come in Sunday, there's up to 2 or 3 groups. Basically there's like you're randomly put in group A, B, or A, B, or C. And basically when you're in this group determines at what time you stop. So let's say I'm in group A, I'll start probably at 11 a.m, group B 11:30, and so on and so on. So basically the first race is heat 1. You have a qualification, which is I think 9 minutes. You have the quali, which is only 1 lap. So basically you just practice for like 8 minutes, and then on the board there will be written quali lap, and you go do the fastest lap you can, and then that will determine your position in the heat 1. So let's say I do the best lap, I'll be first, and if you stop and if you finish first, you'll get 12 points, second 10 points, and so on and so on. And these points will determine what you get in the final. And then after this it's a heat 2, and it's kind of random. Like if you start first, you can be like lost, or it's kind of random. And then in the heat 2 it's the same thing, but there's no quali. It's just like your position will be random. If you're last, you can be first. If you're first, you can be second. Depends. It's just random. Basically, with the points you get in the heat 1 and heat 2, you add them together, and that will determine your final. If you get 0 points, you'll be like in final C, which is like the worst final. And if you get like, let's say you won both rounds, which is 12 plus 12, 24 points, you'll be in the final A, which is the best final. And when I said I was like confident I could be in the A final, is I could be in the best final. I was like really confident. And there's usually like, I'll say maybe like 10 people in the A final, 12 in the B final, and like 12 as well in the C final. There's usually like a lot of people. And then once you're in there, you don't have to do a quali. It's the number of points that determine your position. And let's say 2 people got like 12 points and then the A final, or if 2 people have a tie in points, well basically their fastest lap will determine their position. Like, let's say I'm first, but someone else is first, and we both got the same points. If I got a better lap time than him, I'll be first and he'll be behind me because I got a better lap time than him. So That's how the system works. Also, let me tell you something. Most drivers there have been there for like a couple years, so they're very experienced. As the Sunday League, you can be like up to like 12, because they're in the carts. The age limit is 14 plus, but it's not. They say that, but it's mostly about your weight and your height. Since I'm weight enough and I'm high enough, they let me be in the big carts. And also, the key thing is that since it's really competitive, you add weight. So basically, let's say I don't know my weight, but let's say I'm like 60 kg, I have to add 10 kilos. So basically, you gotta add weight on your car to make it more fair, as it's very competitive. As I said, the drivers are very experienced and very aggressive. Like I wanted to wear my GoPro, but they told me there's been too many accidents with people bumping each other and GoPros breaking, that I'm not allowed to wear my GoPro. So I'm still working out how to do it, because I don't have a lot of content for YouTube, as I can't use my GoPro. But don't worry guys, I'll keep doing these vlogs to keep you guys updated. So thank you guys. Okay, so guys, my session is about to start, and honestly, I hope I don't have a bad car, because I forgot to tell you about, because this is rental, so there can be good carts and bad carts. Like last week I had the bad cart, I came in the last few places. Before that I got a good cart, I came in the first few places. So that's how it is. That's how rental is. So guys, wish me luck. So I qualified 12th, and which is kind of bad, but I managed my way up to P6, which is really good. But then when I was in a battle with someone. There was like someone in front of me, I was here, and someone was behind me. The person behind me just pushed to the inside of me, and it made me spin out. So I finished one before last. So it's not the best session, but I still have a chance because I got 0 points. But I still have a chance to do a better in the heat 2. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, so what happened today in the heat 2 is that I got handed the bad car, and in straight lines I was getting overtaken by everyone. And on the last few laps, since I was slower than everyone, I had to defend for my life because there was someone behind me on the last lap. So I managed to defend, but I made it home with 0 points as of the 2 incidents that happened. But I mean, that means we're in the C final. But in the C final, if I get handed a good car, I can get first place, and first place means I can go to the B final. In B final, top 2 get to the A final. So I still have a chance. Who knows? So wish me luck, guys, and thank you, guys. Okay, so last week it was raining, today it's dry, so I gotta get used to it. I gotta remember all these lines because there's 2 different tracks, and there can be wet and dry, like A track wet and dry, B track wet and dry. So I gotta get used to both of them, remember them, and apply them for every race. The brakes, of course, the brakes, the brake pressure, the throttle, how you apply it all makes a difference at the end. So this is a few hours after the race, so of course I feel much better now. This is literally like the end of the championship. Next week is the end. I missed a lot of starts, just like getting better, finding my ways, because I'm new. I started like a couple weeks after the championship started. I'm getting to know the track. One of my goals is to not let my emotions get over me, because every time something like bad happens, I always like get mad or get sad. So this is my literally my goal for next week and for all the time, to not let that happen, because that's what like kind of like kills my mood and ruins my mood. This is my note to next race. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow my journey. Make sure to subscribe to see all the episodes of this new vlogs. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later. F1 Amor here.